I'm in a very sticky situation. Please, can I get urgent 2K? And then the part that annoys me is when they do the don't worry, I'll pay back. Yeah. Seriously, if you're going to beg me for 2K, just beg. Which one is our pay back?
Those people you posted on Valentine's gifts, make sure you remember to go and ask them urgent 2K.
Alright guys, so today I'm feeling really good because finally the road is clear and she can be referred to as the Director General of the World Trade Organization.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about none other than Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. And I mean the Be Like Iweala challenge, or is it Dress Like Iweala challenge is going on, and I'm liking it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm liking it. But what I cannot do is that scarf that she ties.
It's very easy.
I don't know how to do it.
Anyhow you want to do it, just do it.
Easy. It's just
No. Like the scarf has to be big.
Yeah, it has to be.
That's how you get that shape. It has to be exactly. It's one of those materials where you use 5 yards to sew the blouse and the skirt, and then you use 2 yards to do the hair tie.
For you, 6 years will do. 4 years 4 years for the attire, and then
I don't even use up to 4 years, except if the tailor wants to be very wasteful.
When that challenge came on, I said, "Wow, this kind of challenge I would love to jump on." And I just thought to myself, I said to myself, "I'm not even get Ankara that is like 3 years."
When the challenge started, the first thing that came to my mind was Orlando. These are the kind of challenges that Orlando would not want to jump on.
No, I will.
I mean, do you even have what it takes to be on that challenge? I don't see. I'm going through my stuff in my head right now, and I cannot find a skirt and a blouse that is made out of Ankara.
For the very first time, different set of women in Nigeria are actually jumping into that challenge, like different from the normal people.
Even the Northerners are jumping on this challenge.
My God.
No, it won't be difficult. I mean, but for me, I don't think I have. Except if I want to just go to the tailors just to jump on that challenge.
I will go to the tailor now.
Go to your mama's house. Call your mama up.
I mean,
my mom's constant.
Your mama will be glad to send you something. Be glad, like, wow, I'm here requesting for.
I mean, most of the ladies even on the challenge probably are wearing clothes from their moms.
You know the crazy part is my mom's clothes will not work.
That's the
cannot work.
idea. Pius peg to peg it at the back.
You have to wrap it around. Yes.
Peg it at the back.
It will always work.
Peg
I'll pass. As much as this is a big moment in the world, I'll pass. I still will pass. I'll take a rain check.
Peg the skirt, peg the top. Then we just need to see the front, the glasses, you know.
But this is good. This is good for women, folk. This is amazing for Africa. We're talking about the first woman. All right. We're talking about the first African. We're talking about the first Nigerian woman. Like, she's just checking all the boxes and she's just moving through all of the milestones, and it's good to see. And of course, there are naysayers, you know. There are many naysayers. And then when I see those things, I'm like, why are you so angry? I mean, somebody is married to this woman. Why are you, who is not married to her, who she's not even aware of your existence? Why do you have something to say
a white man
about whether she would succeed or not?
A white man tweeted and said,
I mean, this is a woman that is married to a husband. She has a husband that is not threatened by her position. But then there is you, Mr. Nobody knows that you exist.
You're forgetting to mention that she still bears her father's name and bears her husband's name at the same time.
I mean,
that's where she's coming from. Actually.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like all of this is she's been great. Right? Since we knew her Minister of Finance, you know, before then the head of a bank, she has been amazing. She has been doing this thing, and her husband has just been a professor.
Yeah.
Pretty much so. And still not threatened. But then there are men who, you know, will have a wife who just earns maybe just a couple of thousands more than they do. And that's a problem.
Even back then in school days, secondary school, you are the class rep and your boyfriend is not in it. We thought you to step down.
No, this one is
see now because
this one shook me. What's happening?
People will truly
class rep.
Look at you, ordinary floor member, and your girlfriend is the class rep. Imagine you in the same class and your girlfriend is telling you, "Shut up, keep quiet, everybody, shut up." You two are there.
or if you don't submit the assignment now, I'm going to.
Yeah. And your boyfriend is like, wait, class rep, wait. Go away.
Let's not forget that. Really? Let's not forget that over time it has been something that we Africans look at size as an example, talk about, and try sometimes to even scorn the man for supporting his wife. We can also talk about the late Dora Akunyili, while she was doing, making giant strides as well. People kept talking about the husband, like, what is going on? Why would
I saw a tweet. I saw
an Igbo man and all of that.
I saw an annoying tweet. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to call it annoying tweet. Now, the tweet was, where is her husband? Something suggesting about where is her husband in all of this. Being a director general of the World Trade Organization, how would she still be your wife?
Oh my God.
I almost got into my phone, use the tweet as a locator device, find the person and then slap the hell out of the person. Like, wait.
How would she still be a wife now? Chai.
It's crazy.
So heartbreaking, eh?
Very heartbreaking.
See,
So that's how the man would just die without a wife.
Chai.
Over the world, women are making giant strides, eh? Okay, take for instance the Vice President of the United States of America, Kamala Harris. Her husband has resigned from his work and is now in full capacity of first husband. Proudly, first husband. He doesn't see. There are people who would look at the achievement of their wives and crawl into their shell or begin to act like the woman is overshadowing them. But a man who understands a woman's dream and vision right from the beginning, he has always known that this woman is purpose driven. She has always been this person who is a go-getter. You would, at some point, if you didn't believe in her dreams, at some point you would give in. You would give in.
So
you would just accept it as she is and you would celebrate her.
Is that an excuse for a man being intimidated by his wife's success? Like, is there any reason why a man should be?
I mean, it's only the men who are intimidated that could answer that question. Because I always think about it and no, I don't see any reason. But then here's the person in the shoes.
When you ask this question, they say, "Oh, respect." They would say, "Oh, okay, yes." I also saw another one that says, "Oh, regardless of who she is now, she would still respect her husband."
See,
and it's what most young girls wouldn't do.
See, someone who is respectful, someone who was brought up properly, will still be respectful even if she becomes first lady of Nigeria. Your character, to a very large extent, what you grew up with will not change no matter your status. If Suba is a respectful person, even when she had nothing, when she has something more, she will still be respectful.
And most of the time,
but some people would disagree and say power.
I was going to get there actually.
Some kind of power, either economic power, just brings out some level of pride. Nature of it.
You respect who you love, right? You respect who you love.
See, people differ when it comes to power. There are still men who are very, very humble despite
Power.
the position that they have in Nigeria, outside Nigeria. So a lot of persons would actually expect them to be proud all of a sudden, to be arrogant all of a sudden because of the power that they now possess. But for them, they've been humble from like day one and it's still in them. So it has everything to do with you. You are just you are who you are. Power would come and you're still the same. Money will come and you're still the same.
I think it takes an elevated mindset for you to have power and money and still be the same.
And still have humility, yeah?
Yes.
Most persons would say that this hasn't changed because they are now wealthy. They have something more, that's why they changed, yeah? They don't, the person in question might not have necessarily changed. They just know what they want. Exactly. They're a lot more precise. Okay, if today I come and I'm giving you stuff, you want 5 naira, I give to you, you want 10 naira. Tomorrow you earn more and you decide, oh why, let me take the girls out, let me do stuff, and someone will now start saying, this one is raising shoulder. You have always wanted to do it, but you were confined or constrained by your situation at that time. So when you now moved on and decided, okay, let me splurge, let me at least be nice to the people who have been nice to me, somebody would take it as arrogance. So most of the times, I think it's how we define what arrogance is and how we define what disrespect is, really. That's just it.
That's just it. I think I agree with you because at some point, who you are will always be who you are.
Definitely.
I don't think. But then there are also factors that can influence who you become.
Definitely as well.
For instance, like you mentioned, if I wanted to do something, but I have just been economically disenfranchised, to the extent that I cannot do that. When I finally get the money, I will do it. And then for people who have always looked at me in that way, will now be, oh, she's now different, Like if I wanted to always get a yacht, and I don't have the money. When I do buy it, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, this one now is."
Now she's now
But I've always wanted, and that's the thing about people seeing the process and then seeing the end result. Some people just see you at the end of it.
Yeah,
they don't see the process.
They have no idea.
They don't see the process, and the end is who they now use to judge who you are, or that's the idea of you. They forget that there was a you before now, and that's but anyway, I'm super happy for her. Super congratulations for her. It's really good to see that a woman gets to this point and then she gets all the respect, all the accolades, and she's seen in her full nature. And I think that's what's happening with Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Now people are starting to pen her for maybe the next president of Nigeria. I like to see that,
Oh yeah, we would all love to see.
And plus, she's the woman. She's the first person who, if there's an inauguration to being the Director General of the World Trade, she will be inaugurated in her stylish Ankara skirt and blouse. Because someone actually raised something during the inauguration of President Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Even though she slayed that suit, even though she slayed it, people are like, wait, would we ever get to a time where a woman will be inaugurated for post of presidents, governors, and can wear a dress, and be sexy and sensual, and nobody's eyes will bleed blood?
See, it's still a conservative society, whether we like it or not. And the society I'm talking about is the world in general when it comes to women. Yeah. If you are that Lizzo kind, you are looked at as, okay, why are you exposing too much? Yeah, because we know how long it took Lizzo to own up and become who she is now, and she can just flaunt whatever. Yeah. So if you are that kind of a woman, you'll be looked at funny. Yeah. If you are the Beyonce as well, you'll be looked at funny as well. Why is she dressing like that here? So they expect you to cover everything up, and nobody's saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's a conservative society, especially for women. People would always have something to say. So hey, ain't nobody wearing dresses. So just put a suit on her, cover everything, and just we know she's a woman
there's
already.
The idea of you wear a suit and it's manly. It makes a statement. You're ready to walk. When you're striding in a suit as a woman, there's something about you that should be looked at different. I mean, as little as movies that we watch, when there is a female assassin, or no, not is an assassin. Sometimes assassins are sexy. So there's a female, business person, and she wants to walk into a boardroom with men. Most likely, she'll be dressed in a suit, pants, and a jacket, and just wanted to make a statement. You wear a suit, I wear a suit. I wanted, several times celebrities have said it.
Even psychologists have said that it commands respect. Yeah, before you even speak, the appearance commands respect. So if you're walking into a boardroom and you know that where 95% are going to be men, you want to walk in there as a strong woman. And if you wear a dress and heels, they're looking at you like, okay, too much femininity going on.
Can we move past that? Is there a world where we can move past
I don't think so. It's the world. That's why I say it's a conservative society. The world in itself, in its totality, is conservative. That's the truth. For women especially.
All right, guys, let's head back to the music. When we come back, we'll pick up on this conversation. This is She Tribe on KU 92.7 FM. This is Essence and Juwonlo J1. It's Facebook Love.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.